In this video, I'm going to show you how to go from this to this. Hello everyone, it's Kevin from Oechsli, and in this video I thought I'd walk you through my personal video setup and show you step by step how to improve different elements of your setup. I see a lot of financial advisors shooting videos, and that's great. I like that you're creating content. You should be creating your own content, but some of them look like they were shot on this bad boy right here back when Matt Oechsli first started. I think that's how he shot a lot of his films. I'm just joshing you. Now, as you know, we have Oechsli Mobile. It's a turnkey video solution for financial advisors. And this is one of the things that we would do with any new client. So let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our camera. I'm sure many of you use the camera that's built into your desktop, just like I'm using right now, or you might have a webcam. Let's upgrade that.
Wipe it down. Wipe.
Isn't that so much better? I use a Canon M50 for my camera. Aim for a lower aperture to get this depth of field that where you have that fuzzy background behind you, which so many financial advisors ask us about. It's worth upgrading your camera. Next, let's upgrade our audio. So instead of using the microphone that's built into our desktop, we're gonna move to an external microphone. Okay, so how much better does that sound, right? I'm using the Rode NTG microphone. Sometimes I'll pull it on camera if I wanna add that production value. Sometimes I will push it off camera as well. But you'll notice how much richer and deeper my audio sounds. It makes a huge difference. Okay, so the final component is our lighting. And lighting makes a huge difference. We're gonna focus on some different components of lighting today. I'm gonna talk about fill lights and key lights and some practical lights. Let's start with our fill light, which is essentially this window I have over to my left. And what I'm gonna do is I feel like I'm a little overexposed right now, so I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Let's go do that. Okay, I feel a little bit better about that. Now I'm gonna add a key light, right? And I'm gonna put this key light, it's a Godox softbox. I'm gonna put it at a 45-degree angle, and I have a nice little remote for it. Let's turn that guy on. And I like it because I can dial up or dial it down depending upon what I need right in that moment. The reason that I put it at a 45-degree angle is I want the shadow on this side of my face. And you might be thinking, oh no, I should have a ring light right in front of me that just illuminates my face. But that doesn't give you the depth you're looking for. A lot of times those ring lights just flatten out the look of your face. And I want a little bit of that moody lighting, right? I want this shadow here on my left. Now, if it's too much or too little, I can turn that up, right? Or I could turn it down as needed. And I kind of like it more on the downside. Finally, let's add some practical lights. This gives your shot some visual interest. So I have two. One is an LED light strip that's behind my bookshelf. Let's turn that bad boy on. And if I want, I can change the colors up on it, right, as needed, right? I'm gonna go with a nice blue for now. And then the final thing I want to illuminate is this snake plant behind me. I just added that for visual interest as well. Let's add a lamp behind it. Now, isn't that so much better? Think about my original shot, right? And think about this shot and the difference. And all it takes is having a little bit of the right equipment, but also the know-how in terms of setting it up. And sometimes that takes a little bit of trial and error too. So it comes down to two things. One, upgrading your equipment a little bit. I'm telling you, it'll be well worth it. Second is practicing with your setup, and a little bit of trial and error goes a long way. So if you're interested in learning more about video and getting into video marketing, I highly consider you take a look at Oechsli Mobile. One of our videographers will meet with you and walk through your video setup to help you improve it step by step.